Check this out, gang. It's story time on how he met a girl on TikTok goes wrong. He got part one and part two.
I know y'all miss me. I miss y'all too.
Uh, it's two active is the creator, man. Shout out to two active.
And I got a new story for y'all. Y'all ready? Story time. How linking up with a TikTok girl goes wrong, part one. We gonna cut to the chase. We gonna get to it. Y'all already know how we do over here. So boom. As y'all know, yes, I'm too active. Yes, I tell my stories, right? And we do know that sometimes I'll go viral, right, y'all? So with that being said, yes, my videos gain traction. Yes, I get a lot of comments. Yes, I get a lot of friends. Got little people, little something who dislike me. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is, I have met this TikTok girl just by going viral. I keep a cool, calm, and collected with everybody. You know, I try to respond to everybody in a message request. Um, but this one specific girl, she happened to catch my eye. She gave me a real good compliment in my inbox, and I replied to her, you know, thank you and everything. And then when I actually viewed her page after reading the message, I seen that she had a lot of followers herself, like 10, 20 times more followers than me. Now, quick disclaimer. I wasn't using her for a potential gain or like potential exposure. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like I said, she caught my eye. You know, she's a very pretty lady. And once I did my little bit of background, and I seen that she had way more followers than me, and I was just like, you know, surprised in my head. Really, it wasn't really like I had a scheme going to it. I was surprised, like, damn, somebody that's on her level of TikTok responding to me, or not even responding to me, just first starting off engaging a conversation first with me. You get what I'm saying? All right,
I
y'all get
follow
what
it.
I'm saying. Let's go.
I
Let's go.
get
Let's
you.
go.
I got you. I got you.
So we happen to be talking, going back and forth. We busting each other down with conversations, busting each other down with compliments and all that. Everything going smooth. Certain conversations we compliment each other on our looks. Other conversations we giving each other advice, how to potentially make it further in TikTok. And just certain conversations we just talking about regular life shit would be going on behind the camera and all that. You get what I'm saying? So I really started to grow like an actual feeling for this girl, and I wanted to move forward. Things was mutual. She wanted to move forward too. But before we get there, let's do a background check on her so y'all can figure out who she is. I don't think I'm gonna tell you. I might tell y'all by the end of the story who she
Come
is.
on, bro.
I don't
Keep
know
going.
if she feels comfortable. But I'm gonna give y'all some clues. She's from a big city. She lives in another big city, but she's from a big city. Um, Her content is like dancing, streaming, video game streaming, PC headset type of girl. Y'all get it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Very beautiful. Um, Goes viral a lot. Actually been going viral recently. But I'll let y'all figure that part out. Who she really is. Okay, so fast forward. We trying to set up like little first links and stuff, but like the first 3 or 4 times it ain't really go right. Cause I'm from a different city, she from a different city, and like the timing is off, or we always got some important stuff to do. I also been going through a lot my damn self. I'll probably give y'all an update in a whole nother story in the future. So now it's time for the best part. We actually found some time to link and see each other. And yeah, linking with her went totally wrong. But let me give it to y'all a little slow. So we decided to link at mutual grounds in New York City at Times Square. I don't even know if I should give y'all the date, but it's because y'all gonna try to put two and two together. But it's definitely after Thanksgiving. Now fast forward to the day of. I'm getting dressed, feel me? We happen to jump from off of TikTok, and we actually like this was like probably like weeks prior before we switched from TikTok to text messaging. So we going back and forth in the text messages. I'm letting her know I'm getting ready. She's letting me know she's heading into her car to head over here. She got a pretty good drive to get to New York City, Times Square. So feel me? The conversation for the day was pretty smooth. We already knew what we was gonna do prior to that. We already know our plans. We know that we was gonna meet at Times Square. She wanted to see the Red Steps for the first time. I already seen the Red Steps a few times. Okay, so I'm not gonna hold y'all up too much. Fast forward, we get to the actual moment where we finally meet. The scene of the welcoming was great. We shook hands and then we hugged. And then we were about to continue our night. Because it was nighttime that we was meeting each other. But y'all gotta wait to part 2. Y'all know how I do. So y'all can see how linking up with a TikTok girl goes wrong. Part 1 it is. Her breath
Alright, so this part 2 of it.
was stinking. She left her pussy in the bathroom. And her underarms was hairy as fuck. What's up, y'all? It's Too Active. We about to do part 2. I just got straight to it. How linking up with a TikTok girl goes wrong. Part 2. Let's get it. So we had a few things on our to-do list prior to this meetup. So the first spot we went to was this Irish pub bar. It was like a little mini pub bar. You feel me? You can go there, eat, drink. It stay open in New York till like 3, 4 in the morning. We get there, we sit down at the bar, so we side by side instead of face to face. But you know how the bar is, you could like turn to the person's side, whatever. So you know, feel me? We engaging into a conversation right then and there. She took off her coat. Instantly, I noticed, feel me? She had a nice little outfit on, but I noticed that she had like little hairy armpits, like little hair was busting out the side of the arms. So I'm like, all right, this is a little doable. So I make a little joke. I'm like, okay, Miss Little Furry, you feel me? I tell her about a little underarm. So she looks, she like, oh, stop it, this and that, that, you feel me?
Miss
Mind you,
LaFurry
then,
crazy.
like, we already had that type of friendship anyway, like, where we just be joking about
Yeah,
that. She was
yeah.
cool, like, you feel me? We joke with each other, we be hanging each other and shit, you know what I'm saying? And what I mean by hanging is, if y'all don't get it, like, we be joking on each other, you feel me? We be throwing, like, little funny jokes back to each other about how we look or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the little type of friendship that we had. So she like, oh, you know, stop, chill, you bugging. I just ain't really feel like shaving or whatever. So I'm like, nah, it's cool, you feel me? And it really was cool to me to a certain extent because I'm not really looking like, you feel me? I don't really like care about that. If you want to be that natural, go ahead, you feel me? Like, so we order food. Only thing on my list to order is some wings, basically, because I don't really like be known with like Irish people making shit. But I'm like, fuck it, let me get some buffalo wings. She got like some type of like fish and chips meal. You feel me? Like they was real big in they fish and chips meal when we was asking them, you know, what people usually come in there and order. They're like, oh yeah, try the fish and chips. You know, that's pretty great. I'm like, all right, cool. Food come, we order some drinks. You feel me? I had a couple shots. She had a couple shots. Now, while we eating the food, waiting for another round of shots. You feel me? We talking or whatever. So we like, yeah, you know, the Red Steps is around the corner because we met up at Hell's Kitchen, which is like the outside skirts of Times Square, you get what I'm saying? But it was more close to the theater, and that's where the only available parking really be. You get what I'm saying? It's really harder for you to find parking the closer you get to the middle of Times Square. If y'all ever been in New York, y'all know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, you feel me? The Red Steps is around the corner. We gonna go there straight after this, you know.
Bro say you feel me a
Irish bar
lot.
pretty straight though. The fish and chips was right. She let me try some of the fish and chips. I let her try a couple of my wings, the buffalo wings. It was right, and I asked them to be crispy. So they did their thing. So we talking or whatever. And that's when I noticed that her breath was stinking. So I'm like, you know, I'm talking to her. I'm like, yeah, for me, I'm looking the other way now. I'm like, I don't know if it was the fish and chips at the moment, but I ain't, you feel me? I'm like, all right, fuck it, whatever. Like, I'm not even gonna take that shit too serious. But it did smell like she had like a little cavity. So we packing our shits up. We done with drinking. We took a few little shots. She like, oh, can you stay with me next to this bathroom while I use the bathroom? Cause it's like a little mini pub spot. Like in New York, like it's like one little hallway. You feel me? The bar on the left, the tables on the right. They got one little bathroom in the back. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they be having bathrooms for both male and women. Some spots they just be having one bathroom. You know what I'm saying? This particular spot, I don't know. I guess the other bathrooms was for the employees only, and then this bathroom was for the customers. So I'm like, all right, cool. You feel me? I feel me. I stay in the front of the door, or whatever, because I gotta use the bathroom anyway. So she used the bathroom. She come out. I go in the bathroom. Bathroom's clean, but it stink. You get what I'm saying? So I do whatever I do as a man using the bathroom. You get what I'm saying? So I come back out. So I tell her, I'm like, man, that bathroom was stinking, right? So she like, yeah, I know. Like, that's why I don't really like using public restrooms. I'm like, yeah, because people just be, I don't know, like what be going on sometimes. Like, I'm like, it's either that or the employees just don't be cleaning up. I'm like, you feel me? I wish the employee would come and clean the bathroom, disinfecting and all that shit every time a customer uses the bathroom. Like, they should have a special employee just for that. You get what I'm saying? That way, people have better experience with public bathrooms. It was just a little small conversation I threw out there. So boom, we on our way walking to the red steps now. Feel me? And this story, I'm gonna keep this shit short. I'm not even gonna drag this shit on. It's probably gonna be another part after this. I probably ended it at this part. So we get to the red steps, we chilling and everything. She taking pictures, she taking videos. She noticed a couple, cause that's another thing too. A lot of viral TikTok dancers be out there like in New York, so they be out there like every night. Like you go catch them and they be dancing. So she happened to see like a few dancers or whatever. She didn't engage with them, but you know, like it was. I guess it was the view was good to even see somebody with that famous or whatever from TikTok. I enjoyed the view. Like I said, I always go to the red steps here and there. I like going to Times Square for different reasons, like to party and all that. That's like one of my reasons. To definitely shop out there. You feel me? I don't normally just be going for the red steps.
He getting off subject, man.
It's like I did that like 10 years ago or like whatever. You know what I'm saying? So the night getting late, real late. You feel me? We talk about like it's 2:30, 3 a.m. You know what I'm saying? So everything really dying down. You know, it's still mad people outside, but like just the excitement of just being there is like dying down. So she like, oh, I'm not going home tonight because it's too late, and she got like a 2-3 hour drive back home. So the plan for us was to get a hotel, which was straight, and that's what we did. So fast forward, we get to the hotel, we pay, we check in, we get upstairs to the hotel room, we drop our belongings down, and feel me, we get comfortable. Now, before we could even engage to anything else, and mind you, I'm not looking for like anything like sexual. Like we cool, we did our little red steps to the New York City trip. Now it's time to settle in, everything good. You feel me? I'm not looking like farther than that. I don't got no specific things that I want out of her. Feel me? We chilling. So, but before we could even get more comfortable or whatever, and just end the night, her phone going off, going off, going off, going off. Now let me backtrack a little bit. Her shit been going off since we like got to the red steps. You get what I'm saying? She just kept declining. So she finally talk about it while we're in the hotel room. She like, oh, this nigga keep stalking me or whatever. Like he just need to leave me the fuck alone. So I'm like, who that? You feel me? Because prior to that, we've been talking and she never really told me nothing about a man or anything. You get what I'm saying? Anything around that nature. So she like, oh, my ex. This nigga just picks a time when he wants to just randomly bother me, like out the air. He just wants to pick a few weeks to bother me. Then he leave me alone for a while. Then he bothers me again. So I'm like, oh, word. You feel me? I just brushed it off like, damn, that's crazy. You feel me? Because I ain't really give a fuck about their history or their backstory to the whole shit. You feel me? I'm just like, whatever. Guess what the fuck happened though? My phone started going off. So I look at my phone. It's a private number. So I pick up. I'm like, hello? It's a dude on the other side. He like, yo, Ashley with you? So I'm like, who this? How you got my number? So Ashley looking, she like surprised. So I'm saying like he wants you. So she grabbed my phone for me. She get on the phone like, why you stalking people? Why you calling him, this and that, da da da. So they going back and forth, they arguing. You feel me? Not finna tell y'all like the full argument, but they going back for they arguing. So she get off the phone. You feel me? So you already know, like, I already got mad questions. I'm like, yo, how this dude get my number and this and that, da da da. Like, she had hung up on him and shit, gave me back my phone. So I'm like, feel me? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? All right, so feel me? I'm gonna have to break this down to one more puff. The argument was about why she ain't come
Part 3 of it.
to her house, where she been all night, why she not picking up her calls. Like, you know how that stalker shit go. Y'all women know how that stalker shit go when the men be calling y'all phones, asking y'all 1,000 questions. What's going on, y'all? It's too active. Let's get to it. Story time. How linking up with a TikTok girl goes wrong, part 3. So I'm asking her questions, and I'm telling her about herself. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, that's some weird ass shit. How this nigga get my number or whatever? So she like, oh, you must have went to my house and went on one of my other Apple devices and got your number. So I'm like, how this nigga even get in your house? Like, I'm just asking questions that ain't really necessary, but it really is necessary to me. I'm like, how you get in your house? So she like, oh, he must still got a copy of a key to my crib. So from that point on, I really even wasn't like feeling like being at the hotel. You get what I'm saying? Like my whole mood was just thrown off. But I stayed there. You get what I'm saying? But I was just like, that's just weird. Like if you would have told me what was going on with your life, whether you had a crazy ex or whether you even had a boyfriend or whoever, like in your life, I would have went about things a different way. Like I would have took precautions, especially if you would have said you would have had a stalker. You know, I probably would have rethought about everything. The plans of everything probably just would have been different. So we ended up falling asleep at like 4:30, probably later than that.
I get it.
And checkout was at 12. And that's the crazy
Definitely
part
would have
about that
been
hotel
different.
too. Checkout was at 12, but I guess the workers there, they knew that we came in late. So they ain't knocking our door until like 1. So we getting ready and shit. The hotel staff ain't really hassle us to like get out quick or whatever. They knew the situation. They knew we came in late. So she in there, she using the bathroom, she refreshing herself up, doing what she do. She had like a little night bag or whatever, so she doing whatever, everything that she got to do in there. I'm waiting on her to finish so I can use the bathroom after her. And that's how I knew that she left her pussy in the bathroom. That second time and the first time at the pub bar. So I go in there instantly. Same funky smell. Same smell as the pub bar.
Yeah.
This funky smells like sex funky smell like.
Yeah.
She just, y'all know, I don't know how to really explain it. Like you can smell like when a girl be too
Yeah. I get it.
sexually active, if y'all get what I'm saying. Like she be letting them juices go up in her.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying. You know that funky sex. I didn't tell her about herself. I didn't really care to like tell her. You feel me? I was over that shit. I was just trying to hurry up and get it. Really, like this was gonna be like one of my last times seeing her until she figured that whole situation out. Like you know what I'm saying? But we get downstairs. Matter of fact, let me rewind it right quick. Before we get downstairs, I'm talking to her about it. Like, you sure you're gonna be straight or whatever? Like, has she been calling you? She's like, she's been sending me text messages all night. So I'm like, you should be good. You should handle that. However way you're gonna handle it, I can't really give you advice, but don't keep letting somebody have control over your life. Basically, like, I just try to tell her like, just get out the situation the best way that you can and get far away from it. And for her to see everything through, even if it don't make no sense. You get what I'm saying? So we get downstairs, we get to the lobby, I check out with the staff. Fast forward, we leave out the lobby. We headed to our cars, bags in our hands. We get to our cars because we actually got lucky having parking spaces right next to each other. Next thing you know, car whip up. YN hop out. He get out. He start chasing her. I'm looking like, the fuck? Oh, shit. She ain't really get that much steps off. So when he first got out the car, he type blitzed her. So he caught her quick. He was chasing around the car a little bit. He caught her quick, but she actually caught up. Like, she was surprised. She had that little stutter run. He caught her. So when he grabbed her to her, like, I get in the middle. I'm like, yo, chill, you bugging. He ain't hit her at that time, but he did jack her ass up. He like, oh, bitch, this and that. I told you to stop playing with me. She like, why are you here? Why you just don't leave me alone? Just going back and forth. So, feel me? In the midst of all that, his shit in his hand, I don't know if I can say the word, but he threatened her to get in her car and come with him. Like, it was just mad commotion. But I'm like, yo, you don't even got to do it like that. Like, I'm like, yo, you tripping. I'm talking to him. He type talking shit to me, but he not really like talking shit to me. That's one thing I can say about him. Like, he wasn't no crash out towards me. He was a crash out towards her, but he wasn't like no crash out towards me. Like, he ain't really like, he wasn't like tenderism about it. Like, he wanted to like fight over her or anything about that. But he like, this is my girl. We've been going through a lot. And this shit ain't really got nothing to do with you, bro. And I'm like, yeah, I'm here with her now. And right now, her situation ain't looking too safe. You got to look at it from my point of view. Like, she looked frightened. So when I did break it up, she had happened to get inside her car and lock her doors. So he outside the car, he asked me questions. He like, oh, did y'all do anything last night? Like, did you know about me or whatever? Like, I felt like I ain't really need to tell him anything, but I was like, you know what? He is a little bit angry. He do got his shit on him. So, I'm not going to escalate the problem. So I just basically broke it down to him like, man, we cool. Like, now we ain't doing nothing last night, but I'm like, we whatever y'all got going on, you just gotta make sure she always safe. So I'm basically giving him advice like, you look crazy out here, bro. Like, you go to jail over this shit. I ain't really care that he had the shit on him. I already knew like he wasn't really ready to use it. At least not on me. Like that's not the bad decisions he could have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not Superman, but you know I basically knew that he was just more worried about Shorty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they arguing through the window. She got the window cracked. He going back and forth talking to me. He not really like violent towards me. She telling him that she calling the police. He need to go. I was overwhelmed by that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I basically just broke it down to her right there at the car. I'm like, listen, I'm straight. You know, you're a good friend or whatever. I'm like, you should have told me about him, and this put me at a bad situation. You know, like, I'm gonna make sure you straight. I'm gonna wait and see like what's going on. Is you gonna pull off safe or you gonna wait for the cops to arrive? But other than that, I'm like, this shit pretty clipped after this. The cops did arrive. Dude left like a couple minutes before they arrived, and you know, I stuck to my word. I made sure she was straight, and then we parted our ways. And we didn't really talk like that. We talked here and there after, even like that led up to this day. You know, she checked up on me here and there, asking me was I good. You know,
Nah, I
I basically
wouldn't.
broke it down to her like I don't really trust like future.
Yeah, I
Link-ups
couldn't
with
trust her
so
no more.
I did joke with her. I'm like, man, you bring me back to TikTok to tell my story. So she did laugh about it. She didn't tell them at that time. But she did tell me like recently she been trying to stay away from him. Even when she had like linked up with me, she been like trying to stay away from him. And I just gave her more advice. I'm like, you know, certain situations you just got to do extra to like really make sure you safe. And that pretty much was it, y'all. So feel me, story time. How linking up with a TikTok girl.
Nah, you right though, but man, I might be wrong for this, but I'm more. I don't know. I guess I'm more militant with it, man. I'm more safe than sorry. Like, I ain't even trying to deal with you. If your ex be tripping, be popping up, got your location, man, I ain't trying to deal with you, man. I ain't trying to deal with you, cause I ain't trying to get in trouble, man. You feel me? Cause